Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support here on the channel. For those of you that would like to book a private reading with me, you can find my email down below in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you with more information on booking readings as well as other services with me. So today's pick a card reading, we are looking at what is your soul contract with them, okay? And if you guys want to use this reading for, say, multiple people, you have one person on your mind and you choose one pile and then you choose another pile for a different person, you're more than welcome to do that, however you want to use this reading today. It could be romantic, it could be a friendship, it could be a family member. For those of you that don't know what soul contracts are spiritual agreements, spiritual pre-birth agreements. Before we incarnate here on earth, we make agreements with other souls as to specific lessons, experiences that we will have here on earth. And those agreements are ones that hold the ability to teach us lessons. And just to kind of use an example, it was a quick example that I found online about soul contracts. Let's just say that you're somebody who gets into a toxic relationship with a narcissist, okay? And you end up really, really getting hurt from that person. From that soul contract with that person, your pain that you've experienced there, you may learn from that experience that you need to set better boundaries, that you need to stand up for yourself, to speak up for yourself, okay? The person who is, let's just say the narcissist, that is hurting you, they may be somebody who learns not to abuse their power. Okay, so it's a mutual agreement that you make, and from that, each of you will learn different things. There's a takeaway, right? A takeaway from that experience that you do have. Okay, so yes, soul contract. What is your soul contract with them? Like I said, it's a spiritual agreement that to share a mutual experience. Okay, we can have multiple soul contracts throughout our life, depending on which souls we've made agreements with. Sometimes some of those really painful experiences that we go through are soul contracts, right? We learn a lot from them, even though they might be things that are very traumatic. There's always something that we learn. Every person that we meet in our life, we can be their teacher, they can be ours. Every interaction with a person is important in some way or another. You know, we're learning something from that experience. Okay, so those are the piles today. I've kind of shuffled a lot of the oracle decks to put these piles together. We are going to be pulling the tarot, and then maybe, depending on how the energy comes through, I don't think I've ever done this reading before, so it might be more than I bargained for. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it comes through. And yeah, so pile number 1, we have Pachamama. Okay, and that is with this red Jasper. Let's pull up Pachamama. Pile 1 with that card here, number 40. And then we have this red Jasper. Okay, so what is your soul contract with them? Pile number 2, we have wind, number 63. And that is with this Jade. Okay, and then pile number 3, we have card number 52 with Standstill and this little yellow crystal here. Standstill. Okay, so what is your soul contract with them? Timestamps will be down below. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on the crystals, the artwork, whichever one you feel is drawing you the most. Like I said, if you want to use this for multiple people, maybe that you feel like you've gone through some challenging stuff with, those are your choices, okay? So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonate with card number 40, Pachamama, and this red Jasper, this is going to be a reading today. So we're asking Spirit today, what is your soul contract with this person? Okay, so we'll see what is going on. You know, maybe what you're learning, they're learning, what the energy is that's coming through. We're going to look at your oracle. So we have Pachamama. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this yet. We'll see these other, how much room these cards take. Okay, so we have birds with freedom. Birds with freedom. Let's see how this works out. Wow, okay, so there's a lot to do with birds here. We've got the West with purge. So you're purging something, releasing something, freeing yourself in a way. Look at how all these birds have all of their wings like wide open, spread open. And look at that too, this thing here. It looks like this spiral almost, which reminds me a lot of like this karmic energy. And of course there is karmic energy that is attached to soul contracts. Okay, that's the purpose, lessons. Okay, so look at that. The West with purge. Let's put this one. We've got the eternal child. The eternal child. Let's put Pachamama up here. And we'll put this over here. All right, let's see what else. We have Puffin with partnership. And it says, accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. Okay. Is that going to fit here? We have connected spirit, and it says touch of life and memory. Oh, okay. And then we have the hermit here, and it says the inner journey, answers from enlightenment with prudence. So there's definitely an aspect of healing here. Most certainly. This aspect of healing. The archetype card is here. That's here is the eternal child. I almost feel like freedom from what though? And maybe we'll get the answer with the tarot. I feel like we need something else here. I think I'm going to pull another oracle, the archetype. Okay, so what is your soul contract? Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. And the hermit is an introspective energy. This connected spirit, this card, I actually just pulled this card this morning for somebody's private reading. And this card talks about really getting to know ourselves very deeply. Very deeply, so that we can meet another, so that we can have connections with others. And then your little puffin here says partnership. Okay. Freedom and purging, clearing, healing something. Maybe healing the inner child. So it could be that this, you know, whatever connection this is, like I said, it could be family, it could be a friend, it could be a romantic partner. This connection is helping you, or maybe even the other person, but we're focusing on you today, It's helping you to get to know yourself on a deeper level, and that could involve you healing your inner child. You're purging something here. I don't know what it is yet, but this is about accepting yourself and your colorful personality. Loving, to me, that's kind of like you learning to love yourself exactly as you are and not feeling like you have to fit into a mold to become someone you're not. And sometimes there are certain people that we connect with, you know, that have certain expectations, and we feel like we have to lose ourselves in connections, right? Sometimes we become something that we're not because a person is telling us this isn't good enough, that's not good enough, or they're not accepting us for who we are, and we feel like we have to change, you know, acceptance here. And I feel like with the eternal child, okay, let's see. What is your soul contract with this person? The sustainer. The sustainer. The shapeshifter is at the bottom. So yes, there's a lot of transformative energy that's here. I don't like this. Sorry, guys. I like it to look better than this. Okay. So if you look at the sustainer here, the sustainer looks like it's molding like this ball of clay. Molding and shaping. The inner journey, answers from enlightenment with prudence. The eternal child, Pachamama, which is Mother Earth. Or connection to Earth, or connection to the inner child. It says, let your community nourish and protect you. Feel confident about being you. Working with others, socializing, connecting. Okay, let's get some tarot here. This almost makes me feel like kind of losing yourself in a way. Losing yourself in order to find yourself, or maybe there's a connection that kind of puts you in a place where you do you're learning to grow, you're learning to evolve here. Maybe reconnecting in with the inner child. Okay, let's see. What is your soul contract with them? And if we don't really get answers for that freedom, I'm going to clarify it by itself. What is your soul contract with them? King of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Wands. What is your soul contract with them? The Eight of Pentacles. Well, the Eight of Pentacles is about self-mastery. Self-mastery. Seven of Swords in reverse. This is, I feel like, in a way bringing... Hold on a second. Okay, I got a phone call I had to take. Okay, so let's see what else. What is your soul contract with them? The Four of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, look at that. Queen of Pentacles is upright and the King of Pentacles is reversed. Ten of Cups. Some of you we've got a father energy here too. The Emperor. This could be father, husband, masculine energy, father or father figure. The King of Pentacles is reversed. The King of Pentacles is also masculine energy. Some of you, I feel like it does have to do with your family, so that you could have chosen this pile for a family member. Maybe for some of you, there's been a father that was not present. It may also be that Because this can also very well be a committed relationship too. One in which the other person may have, I feel like, not been really providing a true sense of stability for you or security. I'm feeling like there's somebody who maybe didn't nurture this connection in which you needed this person to. Because these two little puffins, the partnership here. Okay, I'm going to save this Queen of Pentacles. I feel like the Ten of Cups and the Emperor too are significant here. I'm going to put those to the side. I do want to see what that freedom is. It makes me feel like this connection here, whatever this is, parent, family, friend, there's some instability here. There's something that is out of balance, something that's out of alignment here. This connection card also talks about the connection between us and our higher self as well. Because this energy can very well be your own energy that's also out of alignment, and specifically surrounding the energy of masculine. Some of you, this could be like, regardless if it's family, romantic, I feel like there is issues surrounding, like I said, the masculine energy. But I don't know, maybe this is like a false sense of security, because we do have that Seven of Swords, which is also about deception, illusion. You know, some of you with the Seven of Swords energy, you could have even gone through a person who cheated, lied, betrayal. Okay. Betrayal in a relationship. Feeling betrayed in some aspect. Because the Emperor is an energy that provides stability, security, a strong, solid foundation. So yeah, let's see what this freedom is here. That freedom with that bird up there. Okay, what is this freedom from, Spirit? Freedom from what? The Ten of Swords. Pain. Pain. So the purging, you're purging this pain, you're freeing yourself from this pain. We have earth energy with that Pachamama, which in some way it kind of reminds me of the Empress, the feminine energy, which there's the masculine, feminine. Here we've got feminine, masculine. There's a balance here. The two puffins, this connected spirit here. It makes me feel that some of you may have experienced, you could have experienced something during childhood that was very painful, very traumatic with this person. I feel like for some of you it does have to do with family. It can even be like an ex-spouse, a partner, a marital partner, a husband, wife, or somebody that you were in a long-term relationship with. But the freedom here is from this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a very deep pain, a very painful ending, a bad breakup, a bad separation, a divorce, or somebody that backstabbed you, betrayed you, like I said with that Seven of Swords, lying, cheating, stealing. It can also be something that creates a lot of insecurities within you, so you don't feel secure in relationships moving forward, no matter what kind they are. I feel like it's something that may have hurt your inner child, made your inner child feel scared, feel afraid, when I feel like all your inner child is wanting is this Ten of Cups, is to feel loved, is to feel nurtured, is to feel cared for. So when you went through something like this, I feel like it most definitely triggered and hurt the inner child. And so for some of you, especially as this wound relates to masculine energy, a husband, a father, a masculine figure, or even a female who has a masculine energy that is out of alignment, out of balance, right? It could turn into like a toxic masculine, okay, which females are very capable of, with being the emperor. The shadow side of the emperor is like a what was the word? A person who shames others, puts others down, controlling, overpowering, misuse of power, sometimes abusive. Okay, so Ten of Swords, that's you're meant to, with this soul contract, this person puts you through this type of pain, and you're learning how to, from this, learning how to heal, how to overcome this, and that may be through nurturing the inner child. I want to look at this sustainer energy. I don't remember what this one is about. I feel like with sustainer, if I remember right, it's kind of like when you're trying to hold something together. You're trying to hold it together, trying to keep things together. Like you're that person who's trying to hold it, trying to maintain it. What number is this? 24. 24. Which again is the High Priestess. The number 2 is the High Priestess. The 4 is the Emperor. Stability. Okay, 24. It says the Peacemaker, the Upholder, the Preserver. It says the Sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence, works behind the scenes tending to tasks of daily life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm, and the mouths sweetly fed. The Sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to archive, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It is common for the Sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the Sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The Sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. It says, take time with this archetype. It is within us all and needs our love. So when it's in this shadow energy, it can become overworked, resentful, trapped, and tired. When it's in its light energy, abundant, generous, supportive, and also reliable. The King of Pentacles is not reliable in reverse, is not dependable, is not committed, is not putting in solid, dedicated effort into sustaining a stable relationship. Interesting. So are you trying to hold, this makes me feel like were with this person, are you trying to hold together this connection, this relationship with this person where you're doing all the work, I'm assuming, okay? You're doing all the nurturing, you're doing all the tending, you're doing all the caring to try to build this Ten of Cups energy, to make it, the Ten of Cups is a beautiful energy of family, of joy, of happiness, of emotional fulfillment. And I feel like that's all you want here. And if one person isn't pulling their weight here, you can't continue to do that. It requires balance here, right? It requires both people to be on the same page to work towards that common goal. Okay. We're releasing pain. The Seven of Swords, maybe that's how you're hurt here. By lies, by cheating, by deception. The Seven of Swords energy in reverse can all, I mean, it is about a person who is running away. Escapism. Escapism is also something with the Seven of Swords. Let's clarify that a little bit. Why is the Seven of Swords here in reverse? The Six of Wands. This makes me feel like you might be recognizing that this person does not value you. Like the person doesn't appreciate you. Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Five of Pentacles. That's lack. That's abandonment. Some of you, there could be abandonment or rejection wounds here. And of course, for some of you, that could be coming from the inner child. It's like the Six of Wands wants to be noticed. The inner child wants to be noticed. The inner child wants to feel loved, like I said earlier, loved, appreciated. It's like looking for validation. This Queen of Pentacles is nurturing and loving and sustaining, right? And I feel like that the other person is not doing that. They don't see the value in this connection. In what it is to build, in what it is to be supportive, in what it is to really focus and dedicate your time and your energy into building and maintaining something that is stable. There could even be trust issues that come from this. Some of you could have gone developed trust issues with this because of this connection. The Five of Pentacles is limited resources. It's when our needs are not being met, we're feeling shut out. We could have a tendency to shut other people out, or we could feel shut out by people. We could be abandoned. We can be ghosted. We can feel neglected. We could feel not good enough. Okay? A person who makes us feel like we're not good enough. There's a feeling of lack here. A feeling of lack. So I'm feeling trust issues, rejection, abandonment, potentially betrayal, cheating, lying. A person you cannot depend on, a person who's unreliable. Maybe you can't believe them, you can't trust them. Maybe for some of you that have like abandonment wounds with a father, okay, or really any mother, father here, you know, how does that make you feel moving forward in relationships? You might say, okay, if that's a wound that's triggering the inner child here, when you get into a new relationship or an adult relationship, in the back of your mind, right, you can have that pain that's still there and worry that, you know, the person isn't going to love you, isn't going to take care of you, isn't going to provide security for you. There could be issues with trusting that, having fear of abandonment. So you're freeing yourself, you're purging here, this pain. And through this, right, comes a lot of this deep healing work here with the Hermit, the inner journey, answers from enlightenment and prudence. So I feel like from, you know, like I said in the beginning, soul contracts are spiritual agreements that we share a mutual experience with somebody and we learn from it. We learn from the experience. And what I'm feeling here, that many of you that chose this pile have gone through something very, very painful here with that Ten of Swords. Really painful. Almost to the point where it could have made you feel that you're never going to experience happiness again. You're never going to feel maybe that type of love again, or I feel like so much of this kind of just like hovering as like this dark cloud over you, where you have to learn to reconnect to the self, you know, building your confidence back up again. feeling more secure within yourself, you know? Because the security may have been something like, may have like empty promises, broken promises, feeling not secure here. We have death at the bottom, which is about transformation. Transformation. So it's definitely helping you to transform here. Let's see how this relates to this inner child. What is it? What does it say? The eternal child. What is the energy surrounding the eternal child? The magician. The magician is willpower. It's finding your power through connecting with your inner child, healing your inner child. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is very sure, very confident, very brave. Especially with decisions, with words, right? You can learn how to speak up for yourself. Learn how to speak up for yourself. Find your voice. The willpower to speak, to do, to take action. What do I want to do here? Let's pull some other oracles here. What is your soul contract with this person? And then you had the shapeshifter here. Look at that, underneath the self. The shapeshifter and the self. So this person, although yes, right, we've got something painful here. It's a painful experience. But through this, you discover the self, because it's almost like this connection, whatever it is, it kind of really breaks you down. You know, for somebody that might be rock bottom. But from that, from you being in that bottom, in that darkness, you emerge brighter, shinier, hope, faith being restored, and you discover yourself, right? Which, moving forward, when you've gotten to know yourself on such a deep level, and I will tell you, you know, most people don't. They don't really take the time to really reflect inwards and really get to know who they are on a very deep level, right? They cannot connect with people on a deep level because they don't even know themselves. And I feel like although this experience is very painful, it kind of serves as a catalyst for you to really open yourself up in a way that you look at everything. You heal everything. You reflect. Things are illuminated for you. Right? It's like a powerful catalyst for your growth, for your evolution, for your transformation. I feel like you might even, you know, this could even be a connection that really tests your self-worth. Okay? You recognizing what your worth is, what your value is. What is this soul contract with them? The lost compass, and it says getting back to integrity. So this connection might even be something, like I said, that you might lose yourself in. You lose your sense of self, and through that you learn to find a sense of identity, a sense of autonomy. You know, some of you may have even had issues with codependency, attachment. What is your soul contract with this person? Me Talks. It says repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Beautiful. Repairing the body, mind, and spirit. One more. We have unmarked trail with a revelation. And this almost makes me feel like you are choosing a different path here. You're choosing a different path here. Rather than staying, you know, in this same type of energy here. Let's see what else. What is your soul contract with them? Productivity. And harmony. Yeah, and I feel like that kind of goes into that Eight of Pentacles energy. You work on yourself, right? You become a better version of yourself to restore harmony. I'm seeing destruction at the bottom. You know, so for some of you, it could be that this connection was something that was super impactful. You know, super impactful here. Something that really, quite honestly, I feel like there's no other words than just saying like this connection really did a number on you. You know, to affect your sense of self, your sense of security, you know, to really kind of look deeper into you. You know, it really, I feel like, really helps you with I feel like not only reflecting on what you've learned from the experience, but also what it teaches you about yourself, you know, other people. Okay, let's see what else. Pile 1, Spirit. What else do you need to know about this soul contract? We have awakening here. It says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and also integration. So I feel like this connection could have also been something for some of you that may have awakened you to your true self, to evolving outside of whatever this cycle has been for you. We have deep replenishment here. It says retreat, rest, and be held. Deep replenishment. Trust the seasons, embracing change, the cycles of life, transition, and growth. Why does this feel sticky? Okay. I want to ask Spirit here, like, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Is there anything else that you need to know about this person or contract? The 3 of Wands and the King of Swords. I feel like this connection is something that is transforming your thinking, your communication, the way your thoughts, the way you communicate. You're focusing more or less on your soul's truth, right? Because if there's somebody here, especially for those of you where this is true, where you do have an abandonment wound, you know, or just feeling like that sense of security was not given by the other person, that you know that you're worthy of being loved, of being nurtured, of being cared for, of receiving what you are meant to. So with the King of Swords is, you know, a very enlightened energy of spiritual higher consciousness, okay? King of Swords is higher consciousness. So moving forward, Page of Wands, I feel like you're much more inclined to take decisive action towards, because you feel more confident in yourself, you know, after the fact, after you've taken the time to do this healing, that you're more inclined to take action, make decisions from a completely different headspace. Clear. Without that being tied into that Ten of Swords energy of just suffering, pain, right? You take the time to really heal the inner child, to heal any of those wounds surrounding the masculine energy, your own masculine, the other person, masculines in your life, okay? So lots of healing here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave this here for you, pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with this wind card and the jade crystal, this is going to be a reading today. So we're finding out what is your soul contract with this person. Okay. So we're going to put wind over here. And let's take a look at these ones first. We have bells with deflection. Deflection. Okay. We have the medicine mask with authenticity. We have the queen. The queen. Is that... Let's put this in here. We have cat with independent. It says you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. We have, what does this say? Mermaid of the Moon, and it says tireless, unattainable treasure. An unattainable treasure. I'm going to cover her up a little bit. Unattainable treasure. And then your path of light. It says follow and trust. Do not stray. And it says darkness encroaches. Darkness encroaches. Okay, I'm going to pull one more of these archetype cards. What is your soul contract with them? The riddle. Interesting. The riddle. It's like, what? Something you're needing to figure out here. It makes me feel like your path of light. Well, already I'm kind of feeling like that whoever this person is, they are someone that you are meant to share this experience with, and you're meant to not linger. You're not meant to stay with this person or be with this person. If it's somebody romantic or a friend, I feel like this person was only meant to come like in and out of your life. And I feel for some of you because we have the unattainable treasure and do not stray with the riddle. I feel like you could be kind of like questioning, like, why is this person even in my life? Why, what is this? Where is this going? Your intuition is strong. Follow and trust. Do not stray. Darkness encroaches. So it makes me feel like it's a person who's kind of like distracting you. We have the bells with deflection. It's almost like this darkness Not in any way to say that this person is a dark person, you know, but it makes me feel like this person is someone who is distracting you from your greatness, distracting you from your path. The Queen is a beautiful energy. It comes with this regalness and grace and beauty and I feel like it might be a connection that's really testing your worthiness, your sense of self. It could be something that is really teaching you to really honor yourself, honor your intuition. Tireless, unattainable treasure, mermaid of the moon. That makes me feel like there's some type of illusion surrounding this person. Like all is not as it seems. This maybe this person who's not being authentic with you. A person who's masking their true self or their intentions towards you, and it's something like you're trying to figure this person out. Let's see what the tarot has here. With wind. The wind is about the element of air. This is about our thoughts. You know, it could be related to communication. With the riddle here, something you're needing to figure out, like a puzzle. And the moon energy, her tireless, unattainable treasure. It's like you're trying to gain something here. You're trying to turn this into something, make this into something. And this could very well be romantic. We'll see what is coming through here. I feel like this connection is teaching you to really, you're learning through it, how to step into your power. Okay, how to step into your power. How to use your voice, how to find your voice. What is your soul contract with this person? The King of Wands and the Hierophant. The Ten of Swords. What is your soul contract? Ooh, the Three of Swords too. That is painful. There's the High Priestess. The Star is at the bottom. So, I mean, this is for healing. There's a lot of pain here that you may experience with this person and in this situation. It makes me feel like it could very well be romantic. That the Hierophant can talk about traditional types of commitments. It could be a marriage, a romantic relationship. And I feel that with the High Priestess being here in the riddle, it almost kind of makes me feel like there's this deceptive energy here. Like, almost like your intuition. I mean, of course, from this too, you learn to trust your intuition better, because if this is something that ends up in your pain, your heartache, your suffering through this, and your intuition may have like warned you about this person, getting distracted off your path away from where you're ultimately meant to be with, meant to go. And this person just kind of is like that bright and shiny thing that's deflecting you from your true path. Because with the Queen energy there, it makes me feel like this is such a beautiful, empowered energy. Almost like you would be taking something less than you're deserving of, and it's distracting you from what you're meant for, which is that beautiful Queen energy. I feel like it's definitely something that's helping you to heal. Okay, definitely something that's helping you to heal here. You may, of course, through your healing, you find a strong sense of independence. It's something that really teaches you how to feel more beautiful, feel more confident, feel more desirable. Let's look at this High Priestess energy here. Eight of Wands, Judgment. Why is the High Priestess here? The Four of Wands. With the High Priestess here, this is our intuition. This is our inner knowing about something, making a judgment, a decision about something. Making a decision, because with judgment, it's like we have to look back to our past. What is this person showing us based on the subtlety, say, in their energy here? I want to see what this tireless, unattainable treasure is. This also makes me feel, for some of you, this connection might be something that's like, in a way, you're looking outside yourself for something. What is this tireless, unattainable treasure? Perhaps love. There it is right there. Love. Love. You're looking for love. Now, is it that we're looking for love outside of the self? What is this unattainable treasure? The Magician. Manifesting love. Trying to manifest love. And it's an illusion. Seven of Swords. It's an illusion. It's deceptive. I knew it. I felt it. I felt it. So the riddle here, it's like something that you have to figure out here, right? You have to be able to tell truth from illusion. Your intuition tells you. What is this Two of Swords? I'm sorry, what is this riddle here? Why did I say the Two of Swords? Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. What is the riddle here? The Moon. Again, this deceptive energy. I knew it. I felt it. This makes me feel like this connection here is romantic in nature. It is a person who is leading you, misleading you into thinking that this connection is going to be something that leads to like a serious committed relationship. And you're meant to figure out, by listening to your intuition, you're meant to see the deception here. You're meant to see through it. And although, yes, it's painful because you could have put a lot of time, a lot of energy into this person, into trying to build something serious, it's kind of like this person might be somebody who is concealing what their true intentions are, which I feel like could be all about intimacy, friends with benefits, situationship, without the intent of actually, it's almost like leaving you in a place where you cannot figure out what this person's true intentions are. But yet the person is kind of misleading you in a way that you're going to be together. You're going to be in a relationship. So there's a huge illusion of love here, right? Something that's unattainable. You're trying to gain this from this person, and this person is misleading you in that way. They're not giving that to you, right? With the Moon energy, it's basically telling us all is not as it seems. There's something lurking beneath the surface that you're not seeing. You need to figure it out, right? You have to be able to see the truth here. It's like literally like this connection here, whatever this, I'm feeling it's romantic. This person's lies, this person's deceit, this person's cheating, or this person's true intentions or something that are hidden from you, and they're there and you're not seeing it. So you're through this, you're learning how to better tune into your intuition. I feel like maybe this means raising your standards. Maybe it means knowing what your worth is, learning what your value is. And of course, there's a lot of pain that's here, you know, for you to transform. So, but I also feel like Spirit's saying here, like in a way with that 10 of Swords and 3 of Swords, that's a lot of pain. But it says you are a natural healer, you know? So even though we go through something like that, that is super painful, it's like you're learning how to heal yourself, you know? How to not deceive or even betray yourself through this process. Okay? Some of you might also be learning how certain beliefs that you might have could be deceiving you, right? Like some of you might be deceiving yourself in a way to say, oh, this is the only person that's going to love me. This is the only person I can have. This is the only chance at love that I have. And that's not true. Right? You're the queen here. Okay, what else? What is your soul contract with this person? The wailing tree. With reconciliations. And I feel like in a sense this reconciliation is within you. She's a tree here and she's crying. She's on fire. She's burning, right? She's burning down. So it's like maybe if this person is someone who creates nothing but chaos, you know, in your life, it's like, how do you recover from this? How do you even get yourself back after going through something like this? You know, how do you regenerate? How do you reconcile these energies? What is your soul contract with them? We have Spirit of the River, movement toward adventure. And beloved, with radical acceptance. So yes, definitely feeling it's romantic here. Definitely feeling romantic. What is this? Spirit of the River. This makes me feel that, ooh, look at that, the devil. This makes me feel that your emotions clouded your judgment, or maybe clouding your judgment here. The devil is a trap. It's an illusion. The devil is about lies, about deceit, about emotional manipulation, control over someone, feeling trapped in a toxic situation. And it's kind of like you're just kind of flowing along with it, with this movement toward adventure, right? You keep going, right? You keep going. Follow and trust. Do not stray. And I feel like this connection is the stray. I'm going to clarify this. Darkness encroaches. What is this? Your path of light. The 8 of Swords. That's trapped mentally from moving forward, which makes me feel that if you get sucked into a situation like this with this person, you have trouble getting back onto your path here. You might even feel like, I can't move on from this person. Even though this person has hurt me, I can't move on. I can't let go, right? The devil, there's attachment there. It's definitely karmic, okay? I can tell you that. It's definitely karmic. Yeah, this can turn into obsessive energy. You being obsessed with someone, attached, codependent. manipulated by a person. And I feel like with this radical acceptance here, it's really learning to love yourself and to see, right, a person for what it is. Even though you might love the person, is it best for you to stay in a situation like this? Okay. What is this beloved and radical acceptance? Two of Wands and the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like that in a way this is kind of putting you in a place where you have to really look at things from a higher perspective. Death is at the bottom, which would be ending this with this person, having the willpower to move forward, move on from it. Okay, to get back on your path here, because this is a distraction. Your emotions clouded your judgment here. Or maybe right now, you know. Wow, that is interesting. Okay, let's see what else. What is your soul contract with this person? You're meant to break free from this, okay? Like I said, right in the beginning, I was feeling like you're not supposed to be with this person. This is not meant to be. This is a distraction. This is something that's, you know, the devil energy is very captivating, right? When you think about that, it's so like manipulative in a way, right? Kind of like calling you in like this tempting energy, right? And we just kind of like, we're like, oh, we're in a trance. We just kind of fall for it, right? The Chariot is about you having the willpower to break free. The Death card is about ending things that do not serve us, that do not serve our highest good. So it's you learning how to break out of that, the trap, the illusion. What is your soul contract with this person? The underworld and childhood. Ooh, so this may even be something that is really putting you, we have influence here. It's influencing you in a way. Influence. Yeah, some of you, this could even be as wounds that from childhood, this connection could be kind of triggering here. With the underworld here, this is all your subconscious. Okay. Are there wounds within your subconscious from your childhood or even past lives that are making you hold on to this person without seeing your worth as, again, as that queen, right? Deserving better than feeling like you have to hold on to somebody who's creating this false illusion of love for you, or you feeling like you're trying so hard just to win somebody's heart and their love and chasing and trying to force, or, you know, whatever it might be. But you're above that, right? That's what you're learning here is I don't need to beg anybody to be with me. So perhaps there are childhood wounds here, you know, that you're really kind of diving deep into. I want to see this energy of influence here. What is this influence? Spirit, what is this influence? The Hangman. It's influencing your perspective. Your ability to surrender. Your ability to let go. So you get stuck, right? You get stuck here. King of Cups. Your feelings are influencing. That's what I was getting earlier. Your emotions are influencing you to the point where you are not seeing clearly. Clouded. Emotions can most definitely cloud our judgment. Because there's no logic there, right? We're all feelings. We're like feelings. I like this person. I feel for them. I love them. And it's like logic goes out the window. So your feelings are influencing your perspective here on this connection with this person. And it ends up disappointing you, causing pain, causing suffering. What is the influence here? The Empress, your feminine energy. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. Ace of Swords. This is about truth, you seeing the truth. The Empress is about love. It's about nurturing. It's about knowing what your worth is, knowing what your value. That's what I feel like this connection is teaching you. The hard way, unfortunately. You know? The Empress is the epitome of love and unconditional love. And that's what you're deserving of. That's what Spirit is trying to lead you towards on this path, right? But here's that devil energy that's hanging out, right, on the side over here in the darkness, like, hello, come this way, right? Come this way. It's over here. Your love is over here. And it's not, right? It's not. Okay. That was spooky. All right. Let's see. What did I want to do? Was that it? Oh no, I'm going to put the other cards here. Okay, so let's see. Any other messages that you need to hear or know? Anything about this? It says you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. Your higher self is always there, right? Giving you guidance to try to keep you on your path. So if you're feeling lost, right? You connect in with your higher self. Practice stillness. Practice meditation. Ask. Talk to others. We have baby steps here, and it says action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense, right? So here she is in the dark. Darkness encroaches. It says follow and trust, which is basically do not stray. Stay on the path. Keep going. Keep moving ahead. Don't get distracted by, right, that deflection, right? Deflecting. Follow and trust. Even though, right, she doesn't know where it's going. She's going right into the darkness. This person here is standing right at the portal. They don't know where that's going. It's like trust your intuition. This is what your big lesson I feel like you're learning. Trust your intuition. If you have a feeling about something or someone and your gut feeling is just telling you the warning bells are going off, the red flags are there, and you know better, right? You know better, but there go the feelings. The feelings and the emotions, and it just sucks us right into that hole. Okay, let's see. One more. We have empathic starseed, and it says energetic sovereignty, and it says absorbing what's not yours. So this energetic sovereignty is about you freeing yourself, okay? Especially if you still have an attachment to this person and you're having a hard time letting this person's energy go. This is where you gain that freedom here, having that willpower, that chariot energy, to move on from this, okay? So is there anything else you need to know? Justice, karmic. But I feel like this is, especially for those of you that have been really hurt by this person, justice being here is basically Spirit telling you, we've got your back, okay? Justice will be served with this person. We've got it handled. Don't you worry, okay? That's what I'm seeing with that justice. Everything is going to be balanced according to the karmic laws here. Okay? In your favor, which means that there could be karmic retribution for you. You could have blessings come into your life. You could be, in a way, receive, I don't know, abundance, new love, something beautiful and amazing coming your way with you staying on your path here. Okay? All right, so I'm going to leave this here for you, Pile 2. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, Pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the Standstill card and the yellow crystal here, this is going to be a reading. So we're finding out what is your soul contract with them. Okay, for those of you that missed it in the intro, a soul contract is a spiritual pre-birth agreement that we share a mutual experience with another soul. Okay, so today we're looking at one soul contract with this person. You have many soul contracts, okay, with different people in your life. Okay, each of them having a different experience that you share with them, different lessons that you learn from it. Okay. All right, so let's see. We've got your card here, Standstill, card number 52. And we've got the lower world with the past. Okay, so this already kind of makes me feel that there is past life connection here, past life energy. We have sea creatures with immersion and the past, the lower world. It makes me feel like this connection, this soul contract with this person is helping you to clear energy from maybe your past life, their past life. So you fully immerse yourself into those energies in order to clear karmic cycles here. Okay, that's what I'm getting already. We have the village. The village. This could be family. I'm seeing a lot of little dolphins here all together. So there's like a lot of people, I feel like, that for some of you that could be involved in this. Won't be for all of you, but the village. This makes me feel like community, family. Could also be, you know, loved ones, people that you've been in relationships with. We have the squirrel with always prepared. It says, you are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. With Standstill, it makes me feel that you're stuck in a cycle. You're stuck in a cycle. Like there's stagnancy here with the Standstill. We have an ancestral ghost, and it says, an elder's arrival, the retaking of time. The retaking of time. And we have first goddess, strength in solitude, the divine feminine, pleasure and pain. Okay, I'm going to pull one more of the archetype cards here. Let's see what else. What is your soul contract with them? This makes me feel like the soul contract, you're clearing your ancestral line here, okay? Your family line. It's like your ancestors have chosen you. Your ancestors have chosen you to clear this. And I feel like it could be potentially surrounding the feminine energy. So it could be mom generations, mom, grandma, yeah, that's what I'm getting so far. Okay, let's see what else. Maybe wounds surrounding the feminine that have been passed down from generation to generation to generation. And you're meant to change. You're meant to clear this, okay? A standstill, we can also look at that as you kind of going through meditation. Wow, the king. The village and the king. Okay. Well, the king is a benevolent leader in this deck. Well, you know, in any way, benevolent leader. And this is where we learn how to use our power, yield our power in a way which makes me feel, I'm going to look at the past here, but this kind of makes me feel that maybe in your past lives, that maybe you have misused your power. Okay. because the king is one that can lead with, discipline and treating people fairly, not judging others, not feeling that need to control people and put people down, and okay, this is going to be for very few of you, but I feel some of you with the ancestor here and the king, some of you might come from a royal bloodline, okay, where there may have been some type of hierarchy, or whether king or queen, royal energy, royal bloodline. Interesting. I want to look at the lower world here first. Let's see. What is this past here, Spirit, for pile 3? Oh, every single pile, my goodness. The 10 of Swords, this is pain. Wounds, pain, deep, deep pain. Suffering from the past. What is this past energy? Judgment, yes, karma. I feel like this person is helping you to purge this whatever this is. I'm feeling family, okay? Family, soul tribe family here. I mean, which could be friends too, people that you have in your life that you're going through this experience. But I feel like with the Judgment card being here, this is about the purging. This is about clearing. This is about awakening to your true self. And you can't become and embody the energy of your true self if you're holding on to all of this pain, right? It's kind of like weighing you down in a sense. So you could have been somebody, I'm just going to say, like I told you, I'm kind of picking up some energy here where you could have in your past lives, you could have been someone who was very judgmental, very criticizing, putting people down in your past, whether that is this lifetime or even past lifetimes. Okay? Because being that we have the ancestral ghost here, an elder's arrival, the retaking of time. To me, this is the reclamation of power. Maybe there may have been some type of power loss here as it relates to masculine or even feminine energy within the family line, especially for those of you where you do have royal bloodlines, okay? Because let's just say your ancestors here are kings, queens, and that sense of power and not in a bad way, but like it's like you lose that what do I want to even call it, like the grace, the way in which the family line is looked at, right? It could be that generations now are very different and they don't even look anything close to, say, the way that your family line looked like back, 1,000 years ago. Longer than that, that in a way it's kind of like your ancestors are wanting you to go through this experience with whoever this is, okay? Maybe it's multiple people, to help to what is the right word, to kind of reclaim your bloodline in a way, like to not only make your ancestors proud, but it's like you're doing something beautiful for the family line. You're making the name, your what is that, like you being a descendant of this type of energy, that you're living up to that, right? You're living not to kind of give you like a sense of like I'm better than everybody else, right? Because then that would be that shadow energy again. I'm above everybody. I'm in my ego and I'm controlling people and I'm better than you, and not that, okay? It's more or less you kind of maintaining the integrity of your bloodline by letting go of any say patterns of behavior, ways of thinking, ways of doing that has kind of taken the shine away, if you will, taken the shine away, taken the integrity of the family away, right? It's kind of like all of this suffering and pain and, you know, all of this stuff that may have been happening generation to generation has lost that energy, you know, like you're just so far removed and so far disconnected from this beautiful empowered energy. Interesting. This is so different than the other piles. Wow. So for some of you, I feel like, yes, there are multiple people that are involved in this soul contract. It's not just you and another person and one other person. There's multiple people that are involved in this. That is so interesting. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's see what else. What is your soul contract with this person? You know, so in a way, with your experience with this person, you know, maybe this person in a way is serving as a catalyst for your healing, for you to really nurture yourself, for you to be a better version of yourself, the best version of yourself. Okay? What is your soul contract with them? The Seven of Pentacles. Four of Cups. The Sun. The High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Eight of Wands, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is about recognition. Recognition. You know, with the Sun energy here, this is something that's helping to restore, you know, and it might not, let's just say it might not happen with this person per se, but going through the experience is something that helps you to, I feel like, reclaim your life force, reclaim your energy, right? Because here in the past, we've got Ten of Swords and Judgment. Karma. This cycle of karma, this pain over and over and over again, suffering. So with the Four of Cups energy here, the Four of Cups is when we're feeling indifferent towards life. It's when we're feeling discontent, when we're feeling unhappy, when we're feeling bored, when we're not feeling, you know, we're just kind of closed off and shut down. We're disconnected from our higher self. We're detached. You know, you as a person, if you've gone through something super painful, that can cause you to be detached here, disconnected from your intuition, your heart space. Okay. What is this immersion here? What is it immersing you in? What is this immersion? The Three of Pentacles, which is rebuilding. Rebuilding. What is this again? The ancestral ghost. What is the ancestral ghost here? Eight of Pentacles. This is discipline. This is hard work. Ace of Swords. Truth. The Five of Cups energy is about grief, loss, pain, sadness. Because all that hard work was lost. All that hard work was lost. I feel like this feels like your family line, pile 3. Your ancestors. There's someone here, and you might want to look into your ancestry, pile 3. Okay. This is royal bloodline here. And so if, now, say present day, or at least like the last 100 years, the family is like so far removed from this energy. This is where your ancestors are like, all that hard work that our family has done over the years is lost. So it's kind of like your ancestors trying to bring you back to greatness, to your best version of self, to heal, right? To heal, to bring back your life force energy, your joy, feeling joy again, feeling happiness again, feeling alive. You know how there's sometimes so many things that we go through in life that just kind of just like break us down to the point where we can't even laugh anymore. We can't even have fun. We can't even relax because we're just so detached and disconnected from life altogether. And I feel like this connection might, very well be something that has either caused that pain or that this is a connection that's helping you to realize your greatness within, something that's inspiring you to rebuild, to change, to heal, to grow. Okay? Is what I'm getting with that. Transcending this karma, transcending this feeling of lack or emptiness or void or despair. Sometimes we can be stuck in a place of just suffering, just misery, and we can't get ourselves out of it. It's hard for us to. Let's see. What is your soul contract with them? You're greater than you realize, I feel like in a way you're the horseman, the herald of change, bringing in change. The cosmic womb, the divine feminine. Yeah, for somebody this is your maternal line. You're healing the maternal line. The magician's sword, confidence in your magic. The divine feminine. Let's ask Spirit, what about the divine feminine? The cosmic womb. What about the divine feminine? The hangman, her perspective. Not changing the perspective, just choosing pain, choosing suffering, choosing unhappiness. Not changing anything, I mean, it could also be the person that you're with that is just stuck. That is just stuck in, even a family member who's just so stuck and set in their ways of, it kind of reminds me like when you go through life and you grow up with your family and they pass down certain beliefs, maybe certain let's just say beliefs about money. Your parents, let's just say they grew up in scarcity, poverty, and then they put those beliefs and values into you, right? You grow up thinking that even when you have a really great job and it pays well, you have mom and dad's voice in the back of your mind say, oh, you can't afford that. You can't buy that. You're never going to have that. You know? So it's kind of like the hangman in reverse is when we are stuck and set in our perception. We're not open to changing it. And it could be, you know, being stubborn, not just kind of not being open to growing and evolving in terms of our perspective, but there's something here surrounding the energy of the feminine. Let's see what else. What is this divine feminine energy here, Spirit? Justice. Karma. Karma. What is this karma around the feminine? This karmic energy around the feminine. Not nurturing enough, not fully embodying that kind of like Empress energy. It's gone cold, it's gone detached. The Queen of Swords is also authority, like a power, authority figure. You know, it kind of makes me feel like it's like a connection that either you're with somebody or connected to somebody who is so detached. I mean, that could be you too. That there's no love here. There's a need for opening up. There's a need for nurturing. There's a need for care. There's a need for compassion, for empathy, for, you know, in the way that the king, your family line leads, benevolence, just caring for others, supporting others, leading in a way, like I said earlier, with grace, with dignity, not misusing power in terms of control and manipulation and criticizing others and putting other people down. You know, this is where you learn how to balance the power, how to stand in a place of integrity and honesty and truth. And maybe that is the person. Maybe it's you. Okay. What else? Patience. Being patient. Decay. And gifts. Another message of stillness. There's two here. What is this stillness about? Stillness, reflection. It's like with the decay here. Like I said, for somebody this is like stagnancy. Like you're just stuck in this energy. And it's eating away at someone. I feel like maybe this is Spirit saying you're not using your gifts. You're not using your gifts. Or someone's not here. Which makes me feel like this is like, if somebody stays like this, in this cycle repeatedly over and over again, it's kind of like whatever lifetime they're in, they're never really aligning with their destiny. Because they've succumbed to life. To that life experience where they can't get out of it. They can't escape from it. They can't free themselves from it. So they stay in suffering. They stay in pain and misery and darkness and, you know, don't change their perspective to get out of it, you know? Not able to be open to receive love. Not able to really take control of, say, your life. You know? So I want to see why stillness is here twice. What is the stillness about, Spirit? The Knight of Cups. Love. Vulnerability. The Eight of Swords. It's like this somebody is afraid here to open up and let their guard down and let love in. This could be a person who is a negative thinker, a person who's stuck in self-limiting beliefs. Which could be you or the person, right? Could be, like I said, for some of you, it could be a family member. A mother, a father, an aunt, an uncle, a brother, a cousin, a romantic partner you're involved with. Limitations. Instead of stepping into one's power. Okay. What else do I want to say? Let's see, what else do you need to know here, pile number 1? What else? This is quite an interesting reading today. All 3 piles. Wow. Pile 3. The Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. That's what I was saying here. Soften to love. Mars. Maybe this is releasing the resentment, releasing anger, releasing stuff from the past so you can be free of it, right? Stuff that is blocking you from receiving here. It says, trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Time is not running out. Patience. Maybe some of you are feeling like, why haven't I met someone yet? Or, you know, we have the Star Keeper here. It says, cosmic ancestor, receive the light by staying grounded. Yeah, I feel like this is something that goes way back with this soul family or soul contract with whoever this person is. But this has, I feel like this soul contract here has holds a lot of weight, holds a lot of significance to your soul's path, your soul's evolution, you clearing generational ancestral karma. That's a lot. It's a lot. Let's see. Anything else that pile 3 needs to know? The Chariot. The Chariot is about having the willpower, the strength, the determination, the focus to move forward. To free yourself. Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. It's like this motivating force to change, to move, to grow. The Emperor is at the bottom with the 10 of Cups. You know, to master this lesson, whatever you're learning from this, okay? It's I feel like in a way it's empowering to step into this power that is rightfully yours. Happiness, joy, family, balance can be restored. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave this here for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.